Okay, quick question. Have you ever checked your bank balance and immediately put your phone face down like it just insulted your mother? Yeah, that's the vibe. That's the moment when your soul leaves your body for 2 seconds and comes back with depression and Wi-Fi turned off. This morning, I opened my banking app. I had 1,240 rupees. Then my bike made a noise that sounded like it was crying for help. I already knew the ending of this movie. The repair guy will say, "Small issue, sir, only 12,000 rupees." Small issue. My entire bank account can't even buy the screwdriver. So what did I do? I increased the volume of the radio. I pretended I didn't hear the noise. I prayed. I negotiated with God. God, please let this vehicle survive until salary day. After that, you can do whatever you want. If you're laughing right now, congratulations. You are part of this club, the club of people who are not unlucky. We are not cursed. We are not lazy. We are trapped in something far more dangerous. Math. Yes, mathematics. The math of being broke. My name is JS, and today I'm going to tell you why when you don't have money, everything in life becomes more expensive. Why poor people pay more for the same things. Why small problems become financial disasters. And how to start escaping this trap step by step. Let's be honest. The internet loves simple lies. Wake up at 5 a.m. Drink black coffee. Cancel Netflix. Stop eating avocado toast. Bro, I canceled Netflix. Now I'm still broke and bored. Saving a few hundred rupees is not the real problem. The real problem is that when you are broke, the system charges you a being poor tax. You pay extra not because you want luxury, but because you don't have cash. Let me explain with something stupidly simple. Shoes. One day, my rich friend and I went to buy shoes. He bought one strong leather shoe for 6,000 rupees. I laughed at him. I said, "Are you buying shoes or adopting a child?" I bought cheap shoes for 1,000 rupees. After 6 months, my shoes died. The sole opened like a mouth. Rain entered. My socks became swimming pools. So I bought another pair, and another, and another. After 5 years, I calculated. Me, about 15,000 rupees spent. Him, still using the same shoe. He saved money, I paid triple, and I still had wet feet. This is the buy cheap, pay forever trap. Being broke forces you to buy low quality again and again. Rich people buy once and forget. Poor people keep replacing. Same with chargers. Same with headphones, same with umbrellas, same with kitchen items, same with mattresses, same with fans. We don't buy cheap because we like suffering. We buy cheap because our wallet is on life support. Now, let's go to something even more painful. Groceries. If you have money, you go and buy big packs, family packs, wholesale packs, bulk offers. One roll of toilet paper costs maybe 50 rupees. But when you are broke, you walk into a shop with 200 rupees in your pocket and buy single items. One roll suddenly costs 150 rupees. Same product, same paper, same tree probably died for it, but you paid 3 times more. Why? Because you didn't have enough cash to buy in bulk. This is called the poverty premium. Milk, rice, oil, soap, detergent, everything becomes expensive when you buy in survival mode. Now, let's talk about banks, because this is where I start getting angry. If you have 10 lakhs in your account, the bank treats you like royalty. Sir, coffee? Sir, premium account? Sir, zero balance benefit? If you have 1,000 rupees in your account, the bank becomes your enemy. Let's say you accidentally spend 1,200 rupees. You go negative 200. What does the bank do? They charge you 2,000 rupees penalty. Think about this. You borrowed 200 rupees for maybe 1 day, and you paid 2,000 rupees fee. That is robbery with a tie and air conditioning. Rich people earn interest. Poor people pay penalties. The system is literally designed backwards. Now, let's talk about the brain. Yes, your brain. When you are stressed about money, your brain becomes stupid. Not because you're dumb, because stress eats your thinking power. Research shows that financial stress can reduce your mental performance like you didn't sleep all night. So when people say, "Why do poor people make bad decisions?" This is why. Your brain is busy thinking how to pay rent, how to eat tomorrow, how to survive this week. There is no space left for long-term planning. That's why people take high-interest loans. That's why people buy lottery tickets. That's why people make emotional money decisions. Not because they are careless, because survival mode hijacks logic. Now, let's talk about cars and bikes. A rich person buys a reliable vehicle, maintains it, uses it for 10 years. A broke person buys a cheap old vehicle. It breaks every month. Repair, break. Repair, break. In the end, we pay more in repairs than the original value. And the worst part? When your vehicle breaks, you can't go to work. So you lose income. So the problem becomes double. Repair cost plus lost salary. One small issue becomes a financial earthquake. Same with houses. If you rent, you are paying someone else's mortgage. You pay every month, but you own nothing. If half your income goes to rent, how will you save for a down payment? So you stay trapped, paying forever, owning never. Now let's talk about time. Poor people also pay with time. If you don't have a washing machine, you wash by hand or go far to a laundromat. If you don't have a vehicle, you wait for buses. If you don't have nearby supermarkets, you walk more. Time is money. Rich people save time. Poor people waste hours on basic survival tasks. Those hours could be used to learn skills, to work extra, to rest and recover energy. But no, time gets stolen. Now you might be thinking, JS, this is depressing. Relax, I didn't bring you here to cry together. I brought you here to fight back. Here is the truth. The first goal is not becoming rich. The first goal is stopping the bleeding. You are not trying to become a millionaire tomorrow. You are trying to stop paying stupid extra costs, late fees, penalties, high-interest loans, emergency repairs. Your first weapon is something boring but powerful, a buffer, emergency fund. Even 100,000 rupees can change your life, because when you have a buffer, flat tire is a small inconvenience, not financial disaster. Doctor visit is manageable, not loan time. Bulk buying becomes possible. Penalties reduce. Stress reduces. Your brain works better. Now you can think. Now you can plan. Next step, kill high-interest debt. If your loan is charging 20% interest, paying it off is better than any investment. That is guaranteed profit. Then start buying smart. Not cheap, not luxury, value. Buy things that last. Repair early. Maintain assets. Think long-term cost, not monthly payment, total lifetime cost. When you earn extra money, don't rush to celebrate with useless purchases. Buy stability first. Fix the bike. Fix the teeth. Fix the leaking roof. These are not expenses. These are investments in future peace. This journey is unfair. Going from zero to first savings is the hardest one, but once momentum starts, life becomes lighter. Problems become smaller. Stress becomes manageable. You stop reacting, you start controlling. So today, I want you to decide. Will you keep buying cheap shoes and wet socks, or will you suffer a little now to build a future where small problems don't destroy your life? I am JS. I am not here to sell dreams. I am here to teach survival math. And if you stay consistent, one day you won't turn the radio to hide engine noise. You'll fix it calmly and smile because you escaped the math of being broke.